Hello. Did you miss me, guys? How are you today? Look at this beautiful place I am in today. Look at this, my building, where I live. I am here above the mountains. My building's above the mountains, 16th floor. On the 9th floor, I have pool and a gym. On the 16th floor, I have another pool. The mountains right there with the big Buddhist temple. A private club right beneath me with tennis courts, basketball courts, and more than 11 restaurants in there, and a golf court. And the ocean is right there about a half a mile away from me, walking right there. Don't you love this? How can you enjoy a life of the Kardashians without being a millionaire or a billionaire? You gotta take risk. You gotta roam the world. I'm in Southeast Asia today. And my name is Cody Michael. I work in the raw material business. I roam the world looking for the best raw materials to develop for holistic doctors, holistic and medicine and herbal medicine. And by the way, this video for informational purpose only. This is my own experience I'm speaking from. Today I want to show you something. Look how beautiful this. I just brought some of my luxury stuff, and these are not fake, by the way. This one I just purchased from the airport in Paris. It's still in the bag. I haven't even opened it yet. The beautiful Burberry wallet is still here. The shoes, I have two more of these shoes. I have also Alexander McQueen shoes, and I have all this stuff trying to brag about what I have. I am not against what people want to buy, good or bad, luxury or not, fake or not. That's a pretty. I'm trying to tell you, if you're investing in all this and you're not investing in your health, what is the use? Guys, I've been sick. I've been in a hospital. I've been in an emergency room. I had several surgeries. My family had cancer. I had cancer. I have family members right now, they're not even 30 years old, in Germany. They do dialysis twice a week. I'm waiting for his big, massive surgery to find a spleen to replace his dead spleen. And that surgery, if they were to make it right now, will take about 10 hours. You don't know what health until you fall flat on your head. I am not against people buying their Rolls Royce and their Louis Vuitton. But when it comes to health, they want to buy the cheapest things. They want to buy the cheapest thing that goes in their mouth. I work in a raw material business. I work with many holistic doctors, and I can tell you so many tragedies. Okay, it's all about negligent. It's all about, I didn't know this. I had no idea. I didn't know what I know today 15 years ago when I started working in this raw material business and traveling the world and seeing what the biochemist who was on our team asking for, and they take soil and they test it, and what they look for, and what they look for any contaminations, they look for any type of heat or pressure or solvent used when they extract vitamins. What really, who has the passion, most passionate biochemists working with are, you learn that through the experience. You learn when they sit down, these big giant, big ego PhD biochemists, nutritionists, homeopathic, naturopathic, they start to discuss what they know, what they don't know, what they're looking for, what their experience, what the latest research. And you go to these seminars they provide for their patients or for clients, and you sit down, you start taking notes. So many things that I don't know. Till this day, I'm still learning, okay? Big Shane, a rapper, Big Shane from Detroit, was rushed to the hospital. We have his story, I think, on one of the websites. I'm gonna mention, I think it's on one of the websites called Looking Vibrant maybe, but it's on YouTube out there also. Was rushed to the hospital for a heart failure. His mother knows a little bit about holistic medicine, and she begged the hospital not to do the surgery if he can survive right now without surgery. So they stabilized him for about maybe 1 day, 2 days. She called Dr. Brownstein, David Brownstein, who's an integrated MD physician, and he agreed to see him if they can get him to the clinic. So Dr. David Brownstein, when he got to the clinic, he gave him certain vitamins. He tells his story on YouTube, and he talks about, like, he remember only vitamin magnesium. Actually, I think Dr. Brownstein gave him magnesium, glutathione, heart formula, CoQ10, and high doses of vitamin C. 4 days later, he went back to the hospital. They had scheduled his surgery, open heart surgery. 4 days he went back there. They told him, your heart is back to normal. If only 30%, even 20% of the people who had a heart failure, and before they do the surgery, they took them to integrated physician, and they were able to give them specific nutrients, vitamins, minerals with a good healthy diet, and they were able to avoid the open heart surgery that costs so much pain, money, agony, and that person can die under the surgery. If only 30% of the people were able to avoid open heart surgery by consulting with holistic doctors, and the problem might be only nutritional deficiencies in things like magnesium, guys. And make sure your magnesium is a high quality magnesium like this from Aquamin, and contains 4 or 5 different type of magnesium malate, magnesium glycinate, magnesium citrate. Those are the body that needs, okay? Vitamin C from liposomal, that with absorption up to 230% higher than any other vitamin C, natural vitamin C that contains vicinal hydroxyl. It's a 2-hydroxyl adjacent to the same side of the carbon, or the double blowers they call them. It's a unique biological structure only to natural vitamin C. That's why this costs about $200 for a 3-month supply. You don't find it in a big block retailer. A CoQ10 that generate ATP. Without ATP, no life. CoQ10 is available in every cell in the body, and it's very hard to stabilize. So that's why you get it from a company called Konica. And what we do, we send it to another company to decrystallize it, because usually even the best CoQ10 crystallizes in the body at 37 Celsius. So all this Cardio Supreme that contains so many amazing vitamins here from and minerals and elemental minerals like zinc and all that good stuff. You don't find a product like this in big block retailers. So he gave Shane Allison all these good things. Within 4 days, he was able to stabilize him and didn't need the surgery. Of course, you always consult your physician if you have any health problem. And I'm talking about integrated physician who had learned both sides, the nutrition and the MD side. I prefer that. So today I'm talking to you about, if you have all these luxury stuff, what would you do with it? All this Louis Vuitton and all this stuff in Hermes, what would you do with it if your health is in trouble? Okay, or do you think about it that moment when something happened? Or you think about your health? So that's what I do. This is my passion, because my whole family was sick. And I turned into nutrition, and I became a nutrition, we source a product from around the world for holistic doctors, and we avoid China because Chinese ingredients, raw materials, contain about 10,000 times more heavy metal than Prop California allows. And heavy metal are very, very dangerous, guys. They can cause kidney failures, heart failures, all type of problems. So that's why we avoid China, although Chinese raw materials are way cheaper than Europeans and Americans. But you want to get the best product that works. That's what holistic doctors look for. And by the way, the one who had done the test on those raw materials was a biochemist. His name is Mike Adams, who owns naturalnews.com. He had done the test and shows that the toxicity or the heavy metals in the raw materials that brought from China, sold by the top holistic doctors, or the top supplement companies, contains 10,000 times more heavy metals than Prop California allows. So your heart health, start with your heart health. Next time I'll talk to you about your cognitive health, your brain health. How can you increase your IQ, especially for your kids, within 100 days by 60%? I'll show you the research, the university who had done the research, and what type of nutrient they gave their kids. How many of you have kids that would like to have their kids to be the best in school and the best of health, knowing that you cannot avoid all the junk foods in the world no matter what you try? But knowing knowledge is power. I say no. Applied knowledge is power. The things you learn from people around the world, and forgive my accent, guys, forgive my English imperfections. We learn things from health experts around the world. We barely can understand their English, but they know so much. So I hope you learn those life-saving nuggets from people like myself and overlook the English perfections and the accents. So when you are healthy, you can roam the world. Look at this beautiful sunset. Look where I am. Look at this heaven. But when you are sick, you only worry about one thing. How can you survive this? Spend on your health more than you spend on your Starbucks coffee a month. An average American spend more than $200 on Starbucks coffee a month. Did you spend last month $200 on your supplements? That's the problem. Is we have clients from Russia. One family spent $10,000, more than $10,000 a year on supplements. In Southeast Asia, an average wealthy person lives over 90 years old for over 90 years because they believe in health. They believe because they're used to it. Their parents were taking herbal medicines and teas. So now with the technology and what they know we can do, we show them what we have. Some of them spend even more than that. If you are making $150,000 a year and you're not spending on your family of 4 people like you, your wife, and 2 kids, at least $10,000 on high quality nutrition, you're not spending on nutrition. Because real nutrition costs money. This one here costs $200 for 3 months supply if you take 1,000 milligram a day. I take 5,000 milligram a day, so I need 1.5 bottles of this every month. So that's right there, $400, all right? $150, I need one of this a month. CoQ10, I need 1 a month. This is $70, $80. So guys, if you need to start revamping up your health, eating a little healthy, sweat a little bit, work out, do intermittent dieting, drink some good clean water and hydrate, and take good nutrition every single day. Like Dr. Linus Pauling says, when you do the right nutrition on a daily basis, you can live, guaranteed to live longer, healthier, between 20 and 30 years. Dr. Linus Pauling, a 2-time Nobel Prize winner. Go check out his science. His center still here until now. In Oregon, Dr. Linus Pauling Center still doing research on nutrition. Many of you don't know that. Go and check their website, learn what their latest research on nutrition, and be a blessing and help yourself and your family live healthier longer without the need for hospitals or surgery.